Today I would like to speak about the difference between Zagor comic and Marvel comic heroes. Okay, so on the left side we have, I should put this way. On the left side we have Zagor comic, and on the right side we have a Marvel heroes comic. So I would like to tell you that Zagor comic is the sign of Aries and Mars positioned in the sign of Aries. Okay. This Zagor is Aries. Okay. And Marvel US comics have different heroes. Of course, those heroes I will mention a few: Captain America, Hulk, King Cool, Bloodstone, etc. Hulk, etc. Very different heroes we have. We have different heroes. Conan. We have Conan, etc. Okay. So common for every hero from US Marvel America production is that those heroes represent sign of Scorpio and and Mars positioned in the sign of Scorpio. Okay. Scorpio is a more powerful sign than Aries in its representation, because here we have, from my experience, I can see that from here in Zagor we have solar hero, lonely warrior Zagor, who fights for justice and beats his enemies mostly alone. He is not in some team. He have his one friend, but he is mostly alone, doing the job of beating the enemy and protecting the justice. So Zagor is Aries. Okay, and those heroes like Hulk and etc. We can see that in most of Marvel comics, you can find team in Batman, Superman, etc. US comics like to make team of heroes beating the team of enemy. So there is a difference between team and solo player, solo hero, but that is not important here. Also, I want to say that those heroes like Hulk, Superman, Spider-Man, etc. are all Scorpio, because they are extremely powerful and have extremely amount of energy, and have extremely fighting characters. So as you can see, Zagor here is pretty simple. Looks really simple. He's strong, have muscles, but he's simple. And then Hulk have extremely enormous muscles. Of course, you can see those characters. They all have superpowers. Ant-Man have its superpower. This guy have superpower. So superpower Hulk have superpower. So they all have some extremely superpower. US comics are full of that need for extreme power, for something that is not unusual, of course. And the extreme destruction is present in those comics. As you can see, what kind of destruction is that, in opposed to simply physical fighting in Zagor. So Zagor is mostly physical fighting, and the Marvel comics are mostly supernatural fighting style. So it is really obvious difference. It is interesting how US comics want that extreme power to be presented in comics, in maybe in movies, etc. But still, Italian comic Zagor is pretty simple. compared to Marvel comics. So I want, once again, I want to say that Solar Hero Zagor is of course Mars in Aries, natal position, and Marvel Comics heroes are of course Mars in Scorpio and Scorpion sign, of course, and everything about Scorpio. Zagor is everything about Aries, we can say. So you can say, and Marvel comics are all about Scorpio characteristics. So you can clearly see those characteristics when you after you do some comparisons. You can see how Zagor is representing one side, one element, one position of Aries sign, and the Marvel Comics heroes represent the Scorpio side. Okay, they are both. You can view this from this perspective. They are both the planet Mars, but this is Mars in Aries. This is Mars in Scorpio. Planet Mars, of course, is rules the sign of Aries and sign of Scorpio. So you can see that how comics in general have the qualities of Mars, and how comics in general, comics about superheroes, are mostly watched by men, not women. It is also interesting, because men are Mars and women are Venus. So it is really interesting and simple differentiation. You can clearly see, even if you are not expert in the field of astrology or in the field of comics. So thank you for watching this video.